Hi, this is Vijay Bambwani. I'm back with you again to talk about a super critical area of trading. Unfortunately, some of you may not really give this video and its topic too much importance. But somebody who's a professional trader who trades for a living will immediately associate what I'm trying to say in this video. So, if you're with me, let's go. Muhammad Ali, or earlier known as Cassius Clay, is undisputedly the world's finest boxing champion. And he had some kind of quotations and wisdom points that he used to frequently mouth at his conferences. And the one thing that I remember reading in Muhammad Ali's interviews in the media was, it is not the height of the mountain, but the pebble in the shoe of the mountaineer that stops him from conquering the mountain. For a trader, this is of paramount importance. How you're beginning the trading day actually determines how you're going to wind up your trading day, especially the profitability and the loss. In my earlier video, I gave you a checklist of what the most famous speculator, Jesse Livermore of his times, also known as the boy plunger, who created a record of over $200 million in profits in a single day collapse in 1929, also known as the Great Recession in the New York Stock Exchange. In line with Jesse's checklist of what to do and not to do before a trading session. Take, for example, my subscribers in weekly cash alerts. The commodity and currency markets open at 9 a.m. The currency market stops trading at 5 p.m. as per the Banking Regulation Act during banking hours. The commodity market can very well go on trading till 12 midnight, which means you're going to be sitting in a chair for 15 hours without having to stop. The markets do not take lunch, tea, or other breaks. They're trading constantly. Over a period of time, your attention levels will fall. There will be an attention deficit. There will be fatigue. You will want to take lunch breaks. You will want to go to the restroom, etc., etc. But many a times, such is the timing of the market that the prices do not budge for maybe an hour or so in commodities and currencies after I enter a trade. It is only when I want to go and relieve my bladder for the next 30 seconds that the trade hits a stop loss. And then fatigue and demoralization sets in. Do not ever underestimate what Muhammad Ali said. It is not the pebble, it is not the height of the mountain, but the pebble in your shoe that stops you from conquering the mountain. So it's extremely important that you trade so that your body and your mind are completely fresh, fatigue is kept to a minimum, and your attention levels are always like you just got out of bed. So the first thing is, we all experience pain in our neck and in our back when we are staring at a computer for very long periods of time. The first thing is your posture. If you're slouching forward, there is bound to be a certain amount of pain in your neck, your back, and your shoulders. Sit straight. Secondly, if you're looking downwards, like most of us do at mobile phones, you're going to create pain in your cervical area, which means you must keep your computer trading terminal at your eye level. So you do not have to look down, but stare straight ahead. Thirdly, majority of your motor nerves that are responsible for your body movements, pass through the spinal cord. And when you lurch forward, when you're sitting in a slouching position, the spinal cord is compressing some of those nerves, which is what results in sciatic pain, pain in the shoulders, some amount of numbness in the fingers during trading hours, which also results in fat finger trades or punching an extra zero in price or in quantity. We've all seen that some point in time in our trading careers. To avoid the fatigue of the motor nerves, you must always have your spine in a straight position. And you would have at some point in time experienced a friend or a relative undergoing sciatic pain in the lower back. The only plausible treatment for this is traction, which is to suspend a person, which is to make a person lie down supine in bed and suspend weights on the feet so as to stretch the spine. Mercifully, you don't need to go to a hospital to get the spinal stretch. Just go down for a walk in the garden. I'm sure there must be some kind of swings, jungle gyms, pull-up rods, and whatnot. Just hang out there for as many seconds or minutes as you can. By the sheer weight of your body, your spine gets a stretch. It releases all the nerves and all the pains in your back, your neck, your shoulders, and your arms. Believe me, it does not take more than a few minutes. You will not be able to hang out there for more than 2 to 3 minutes or maybe 4 minutes if you're very, very strong, that is. Releasing the stress from your motor nerves between the spinal discs is a game changer. I used to suffer from extreme amount of painful back problems. But ever since I started doing the spinal stretch and keeping the computer at eye level, my fatigue levels have disappeared. And that makes all the difference between making mediocre profits and superlative ones. So as I told you, do not let the pebble in your shoe stop you from performing at optimal levels. The other thing is to take deep breaths at all times, especially during times of stress or mark-to-market losses. Every 90 minutes, and I've discussed this in the Jesse Livermore video, every 90 minutes, sip a little bit of water. That dilutes your blood and carries more oxygen in the blood to the brain. That keeps your brain super fresh. Eat a little bit of food, especially carbohydrates and proteins, every 3 hours. That keeps your energy levels high and stops your body from feeling low. There is a very clear interlapping of the physical and the mental health of a person. If the body is feeling tired, the mind starts to feel tired too, and vice versa. So keep your body working at ship-shape condition so that your trading is always ship-shape in position. Before I sign off for the day, let me remind you, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please click on the like button. Feel free to share this with your friends and family. In the comment section, tell me what you think about this video and what else you would like me to cover in my next videos. This is Vijay Bambwani signing off for now. Please do take very good care of your trades and investments. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my free email newsletter, Fast Profits Daily, and get my free guide, How to Trade Markets Like a Pro.